The real good news is that we're back with the Drunken News.
Is that a good one?
This week, Steve is going to be filling in for the clearly sick, disgusting Brian. So, Steve, if you will.
Are you forgetting something?
You're not Maestro, he's Maestro.
He's
the doctor.
Oh, I can't to say. I'm not calling you Maestro if that's what this is.
I don't want
You'll
you to call me
never be
Maestro.
my dad.
In fact, I always thought it was a big
This
creep.
one's for you, Dad. This one's for you, Dad.
Chug it.
Oh. So, any hoozle.
Hey, that's my word.
Oh,
Yeah, Maestro.
And moving on with the jazz.
it's no man's guy out here, man.
Uranus.
All right, bring us together, Steve.
All right, the first story, Nintendo holding Switch hands-on event in New York, January 13th. I'm assuming 2017, but with Nintendo, it could be 2020. Who the fuck knows? So the Switch will get a 5-hour event in New York following a streamed presentation on the evening of January 12th, which Nintendo is referring to as its Tokyo broadcast, or webcast.
Interesting.
It's on the web.
So, more news on the Switch, January 13th.
Well, the good thing is,
We'll follow up with you in about a month and a half. Let you know what's happening with the Switch.
harsh words. Could be as
Harsh words?
Next.
No good.
Damn it.
Moving on, Universal Parks and Resorts Nintendo will bring the fun of Nintendo to life with expansive, highly themed environments
Let's
at
go. Literally this
Osaka,
time. Like, literally, let's go.
Orlando, and
What's in the
Hollywood.
Animal Kingdom?
You will enter an entire realm filled with iconic Nintendo entertainment, gameplay, heroes, and villains, and it is coming to 3 Universal theme parks around the globe.
Oh, shit.
So book your tickets.
Yeah, Pixelated Points goes to Mario World.
Universal Studios Japan, Universal Orlando Resort, and Universal
Suck it.
Hollywood.
So we're going to Japan, right?
Yeah. Seems logical.
Depending on
Seems
which
about
one's
right.
the best, yeah, we might
I think
go
I'm turning Japanese. I really think so.
Get this, guests will feel as if they're playing inside their favorite games, this time in real life.
I've always wanted to be inside Mario, so this will be a really good experience for me.
Wow.
Right?
That's the only way.
Simulated.
0 for 2.
Oh for 2.
We'll get it.
He's
Yeah.
trying hard.
Put a crease in the paper and see if that helps.
Moving on. Lego World's coming to PC, PS4, and Xbox One next year. Warner Bros. Has announced its Minecraft-like open-world game, Lego Worlds, is coming to consoles in February 2017. Digital brick-building game.
They haven't disappointed yet, so let's go Legos.
Lego Worlds will release on PC, PS4, and Xbox One
There
on
it is.
February 24, 2017.
You're welcome for that fucking classy line.
These are the highlighted bits. I don't know.
Maybe someone else should highlight it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Legos, but like a whole world is.
Well, it's basically it's
Minecraft
Minecraft meets
Lego.
Lego. So you can then create whatever you want to create, which I guess is the idea of Legos. But now in a
It is
video game.
literally the idea of Legos.
Actually, it's interesting. Lego Worlds is available Steam Early Access, so
Gary, do you have
You
a
can-
PC?
you got a
Coming at
PC.
you.
If you have a PC, you should pick it up.
I'll see.
Are you
there.
gonna get it?
That's insane.
I mean,
Maybe?
I
Wild
gotta
card.
make this PC first. But I would get it, yes.
Nice.
Yeah,
Not all the pieces of the monster are assembled.
not yet.
Not yet.
Game promises fun to fantastical.
Wow, that's like the
Fantastical?
range. That's the range. You can go
Fun
from
to
fun
fantastical?
Fantastical.
So the worst you could be is fun. I mean, that sounds good to me.
Worlds come to life with
I'm
a
sold.
dizzying variety of
Fantastical.
vehicles and creatures, from cowboys riding giraffes to vampires
Sucking.
I'm already
scarring
sold,
yetis
Steve.
to steamrollers, racing
Yeah.
cars, and colossal digging machines. Players
Brian usually
can
crosses stuff out. That you could just cross that out. I mean, we get it. It's Legos. Here
I
we go.
figured it out.
Yeah. There it is. Hey, Mazel Tov.
Moving on. Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Overwatch is Oasis has a new threat.
Yeah.
Cars.
Cars.
Yeah, it's
That's actually pretty
sweet.
cool.
So it's called Oasis.
The new
I don't know why.
map.
Controller type is a metropolitan setting. That means heroes have more urban hazards to watch out for.
Yeah, you could be caught beneath the landslide.
The Oasis map has
Really?
plenty of cars speeding around its highways.
Yeah, it's
Bring you
pretty
down?
much it. Don't look back in anger, you noob.
I heard you say.
Yeah. Well, that's
And
actually
so Sally can wait.
Yeah.
She knows it's too late.
as the car hits her.
Yeah, so
that was
that's
actually
pretty
really sweet.
Yeah, so there's cars on the outer of the map. So if what used to be out of bounds, now you like there's a health pack on like the very edge. So
To try to
it's like a
bait you out there.
200-point health pack.
So you're like, do I risk it?
Or is somebody Lucio gonna come by and knock me into the cars because they come extremely fast.
Yeah.
See what he did there?
Fast cars.
Sex jokes.
Sex jokes. And then the other thing about the map is they have like it's like some sort of like jump pad in the map. So it reminds me of Halo in the grav lifts.
Or
to get up to
Lucio Ball.
Lucio Ball.
Yeah, they were in the
And Lucio Ball.
There we go.
Excuse me?
No,
What'd you say?
we're not doing the
The what?
I Love Lucy joke.
To the moon. Alice? I don't
watch
The
that show.
Honeymooners. Good job.
Whoa, shit.
Lucille
mean-
Ball is the name.
Steve, what are you like a 70-year-old man trapped in your body? Like, who the fuck watches that show?
You know what I watch? Square Enix announces Jump Festive 2017 lineup.
Jump Festive?
Jump.
Festival.
By Van Halen,
Festival,
I think.
whatever. No, it's festive. Festa. Fuck you. The games announced are Dragon Quest Monster Battle Scanner Arcade.
Boo.
Okay.
Boo.
Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 3 Professional. Dragon Quest 10 Online. Dragon Quest 11 In Search of Departed Time.
That one's probably
Final
pretty
Fantasy 15.
good.
Chocobo ride looks sick.
Hoshino Dragon Quest.
What's the new one?
15.
Oh, it looks sick.
Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 Remix. Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue. Some game I can't pronounce. And Saga Scarlet
Shigumi.
Grace.
Nice.
The game I couldn't pronounce was Nier Automata?
Automata.
Automata?
I know that one.
Nier Automata?
This guy's got it.
N-I-E-R and it's Automata, yeah.
Nier?
Why does he got it?
Nar?
Because he
It's
understands
the
what
best
it
it's
is.
gonna be.
No, he doesn't. He can't fast.
Anyways,
Really?
Dragon Quest 11 sounds cool.
Finally? That's
Everything
what
else
it's for
can-
me. No, wait a minute.
Nier's
Tar.
pretty good. And Final Fantasy 15.
No. Dragon Quest 10 is the one I want. But it's actually on the online version, so fuck that.
yeah. So actually, scratch that.
It's also a PC
Cross
game
it
though,
out.
so
If you have a PC,
You can
you can pick it up.
pretty much. I don't know anything about this, so are we done with this?
I think so. That was a good
Yeah,
listening.
that
was a good
the
listening.
listener now knows all that.
Keep it going.
In case you want to go.
Investigation clears No Man's Sky of using misleading promotional materials.
Hung jury.
Bullshit.
This is baloney.
This is just in the UK though. So the UK's Advertising Standards
They don't even have
Authority,
guns over there.
the ASA,
Police
a-
officers.
has officially dismissed claims that No Man's Sky misled players on its Steam page and its in its promotional materials.
So this is only their Steam page, not just their overall promotion as a company.
Yeah,
This is the only one that got
So
that.
that's probably why.
probably why. Yeah,
They didn't.
Assume, yeah.
they didn't
didn't
watch
go
that
off of,
classy,
like-
damning YouTube video.
Yeah, like
Because
the
their Steam
interviews.
page wasn't that trailer that they showed.
Well,
No,
have
it
you
was
seen
the trailer. It was the trailer,
It was Steam
but
only.
they didn't do anything off of like what Sean Murray said.
What you should really do is you should go over to Jim Sterling's website and take a look at his compilation of the videos that Sean Murray has done interviews on, and he's taken literally like word or sentences that Sean Murray has said, promising or saying that they were going to deliver, and then immediately none of those things are in it. So it's just like, here's something that he said, not
there.
in the game. Here's something that he said, not in
So
the
he
game.
berates the shit out of him.
So they were just looking at the promotional materials,
Yeah, not
like
necessarily.
trailers, and they're pretty much what the article's saying is that their trailers showed the best of the game.
So it's there. It could. I mean,
It's
like, the
there
argument
somewhere,
is like it could be.
but they obviously are showing the best of the game. But they're not
Well, guys, according to the ASA,
going. Okay.
taking into account the above points, we consider that the overall impression of the ad was consistent with gameplay and the footage provided, in terms of that captured by Hello Games and
Because none of these people play games. They're
third parties, and it did not exaggerate the expected player experience of the game. We therefore concluded that the ad did not breach the code, which is
It
absolutely-
sounds like they're deliberately trying to rile us up.
it's Hello Games.
That's
Right?
not good.
Yeah, it's Hello
They're
Games.
like,
So-
fuck this.
I think the wording of this is actually pretty interesting because they say that Can you repeat that last sentence for me? They say
Well, someone you
clearly?
highlight something later on. It said,
Gibberish.
"Hello Games did not exaggerate the expected player experience of the game." Reads the report. We therefore concluded that the ad did not breach the code, which is lowercase now. It was capitalized
what
above.
they
I don't know
say.
what that means.
What they say is that
the
they're
tone.
not exaggerating in their like promotional items, but what he did, him personally, promoted it a different way than like people's expectation.
I think
so.
it's-
If you just read what the
does the
game
same
was
thing.
saying it was, it's not really.
Well, you're talking about like him
Technically, he's not
personally,
lying.
because then you have to decide: is
You have to
him
sue
on
him.
like I would assume Twitter? Is that promotion,
That's his personal account.
or is
Well,
that
you
his
have to
person?
sue
You
him
know,
personally.
Yeah, because
So
then it's
then-
opinion versus
Right.
fact base, which then you can't really say, okay, this is his personal account.
People
this
get
is
off of
his
that all the
thought.
time.
Yeah.
It's like the easiest.
well, that's and that's a problem. But
It is a problem because the game is a lie.
Yeah. I mean, it
well, I
is-
don't. Was it last week or was it this week where there was the update?
Update this week, yeah.
They came
Yeah.
out with the
They
Trees?
updated-
What are these trees?
People
they
came
updated
back.
base building now.
Yeah.
So
So,
I don't.
no
the game
one's
is- the
like I
game is
know
done. No
none of
one's
you guys
going
are going back and
No
playing
one's
it,
going back
yeah.
to
Well,
play.
how can you? The trust is gone.
Someday.
You know?
They should just.
Maybe someday.
They should stop. They're probably never going to make another game. Although I would like to see them do something a little bit less
Ambitious.
ambitious. Thank you. And just focus on something smaller and more focused. That
like
they
other
can-
jobs.
Star Citizen.
I mean, they could make a game. Well, Star Citizen looks exactly what No Man's Sky is supposed to be.
Will it deliver, though?
Well,
Did
yeah,
it?
Probably not.
I didn't play it.
We won't know.
I don't want to see another game from Hello Games. I think.
Yeah, John.
From
So
Sean-
is
from
this-
So-
Sean Meyer.
goodbye
Because,
games.
like, obviously if they each go
Yeah,
their own
goodbye
way-
games.
Goodbye games.
You say goodbye, I say hello. PlayStation Plus games
Okay,
for
do that.
December and the year with indies galore. So Invisible Ink launched on early
Crumple this.
Steam access
Shitty
last year, receiving current acclaim for its stealth and turn-based strategy game. The game hit consoles in spring. Stories: The Path of Destinies was an even smaller project, but one that action-heavy role-playing game fans will enjoy.
I can
Like,
tell you. So
you
I
had
actually played Stories at PAX East, and it's actually really good. It's a top-down, very similar to Bastion. Top-down, like three-quarter view. Fuck you. Right there.
It's a movie game.
No, it's.
Alright.
Do you know what Bastion is?
I've heard of it.
I was talking about Overwatch.
No. But
Well, it's more
It's-
action RPG.
it's very good. You would probably really enjoy it if you gave it a shot.
It's free.
It's free. I would give it a shot. I've heard Stealth Inc. is really good too, although I've never really played it, so I'm interested to try that out as well. But Steve, please continue.
On
you
PlayStation
would.
3, there's Hyper Void and Tiny Troopers Joint Ops. And Vita owners, if you're the one of three out there,
Brian.
popular platformer VVVVVV.
Yeah, it's like 6 Vs.
V.
Yep.
No, that's one too many.
It might be a W.
As well as the PS4 compatible
Why?
Color Guardians.
Can't wait. Pick those up.
I'll let
Especially
you know
that
how those games are next week.
So you're gonna get the VVV.
I'm gonna try both of
VVV.
them.
A WWW.
Interesting.
Or it could have been WWV.
WW.
7 Vs.
Is that a
Something like
wrestling
that.
game?
I don't know. Anyway, Pokemon Sun and Moon, biggest first week sales in Nintendo history for Europe, Americas.
I'm not surprised.
Nintendo UK has reported that
shocked.
the first week of sales of the newest Pokemon main series games crossed 1.5 million in Europe, with over 368,000 of them in the UK alone. This is the biggest launch week for any Nintendo title, regardless of systems in Europe. And Japanese sales for the first 9 days of sale are 1,966,294 units, according to Media Create. While Famitsu is estimating approximately 2.33 million units. Nintendo has reported a worldwide shipment of 10 million copies, and Nintendo of America has confirmed sales of over 3.7 million units
Where
in
the
the
NES
Americas.
classics?
In the Americas since the November 18th release, which also
Where
sets
they
a
at?
record for the region. So
Send
That's
those.
a good point, Justin.
Yeah.
What did he say?
They're making this much money. Where's the NES Classic?
Where they at?
Where
Go
is
talk
it?
about units shipped on the Pokemon. That makes sense. Everybody eats Pokemon up for breakfast. I want to hear
This is
stats.
another gangbusters rant.
Yeah.
Leave, just,
What are we talking about?
Just let
Nothing.
He wants
Nothing.
the NES Classic and he can't find it.
shocking that you want that.
When
considered
when
future
did this
platform.
release?
I'm just saying Nintendo douchebags. They're
18th
sending out Pokemon fucking
of November.
by the gangbusters.
And when did the NES Classic?
Nothing
launch?
else.
Same time.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
bullshit.
definitely selling. You can't find it.
Yeah, well, they're not
So why
making
can
it.
they sell so many Pokemon Sun and
'Cause-
Moons?
And they're all
It's
over the
easier to
place.
make games.
It's a cartridge.
Digital.
Excuses.
It's also.
Well, you
easier-
know how many? Remember we did the news story before where it broke this for Nintendo anyway. Their digital pre-orders.
It's also easier to ship the 3DS game than a box that's like this big.
Excuses.
Yeah, I think it's bullshit.
I don't know, because you
You
get
also
ones
need to
out.
remember that retailers only have a certain amount of space for consoles.
First of all, they had them.
As well.
Those bots.
It's easier for a game than a
Yeah.
what
That
is
was
essentially
fucking
another
bullshit.
console.
I mean,
you
don't
saw
get me
it-
wrong. They're really making that.
Yeah, I know Walmart doesn't have much space in their back rooms.
Well, they're making the false demand
Yeah,
for it,
full
where
of
they're
sleeping
only making a
employees.
certain amount, and scalpers are then buying.
Oh,
it.
that's absolutely
Yeah,
true.
no, it's got-
Yeah, they're definitely
doing. They're doing the amiibo
doing some
thing,
fuckery
yeah.
with it, but
They're the shadiest
it's easier
fuckers.
to
You
Yeah.
know one.
do the game because half. I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder what the
Shady
breakdown
fuckers.
is on digital. Like, you have
Yeah.
to kind of consider like what's the digital sales because that's like, all right.
I've considered it.
Did you consider?
I just considered it.
Oh,
Not happening.
pop that in your Excel spreadsheet. You
I
fuck.
will.
Close.
Fuck it. Ubisoft hints at Nintendo Switch Mario/Rabbids crossover. So earlier this month, there came reports that Ubisoft is working on a Mario/Raving Rabbids crossover for the Nintendo Switch, set to be a launch show. According to sources, the game would be a turn-based RPG in which the Rabbids invade the Super Mario universe.
Bless you. Get that shit
The
together.
hint came from Ubisoft's 30th anniversary featurette. The video, which is just a couple of minutes long, shows how the company celebrated its birthday in Paris.
This rabbit game is
At
the
about
little white ones.
Yeah.
At about 24 seconds into the video, viewers can see several statues that imagine Mario, Luigi, and Toad as rabbits.
And what? How do you play these rabbit games? What's the game?
Well,
plan
it
of
said it. If you listen, he just said it's a turn-based RPG.
Interesting.
Kind of like Color Splash, but not really.
Have you played? Have either one of you played it, or you guys?
I have no idea what this game is,
We have no clue.
No.
Ubisoft stuff.
and I'm pretty sure I actually sent this story in. So
Yeah, good, nice.
Why don't you crumple that one up?
Yeah, and throw it at your face.
Yeah, throw it at your own self. Aw,
He did it.
He did it.
He did it all.
Can't see
no
on
one can
camera,
see it.
buddy.
This one's for you, Dan.
We can see it. Yes, that's for you.
and here we go. Dark Souls 3 producer hoping to bring the franchise to VR. So Dark Souls 3 producer.
So if you want to get your ass whooped, like
In first
really,
person.
here you go.
Asto Ishamara?
Yoshimura.
Yoshimura.
Spell it.
Hideki Matsui.
Don't spell it.
Fucking
Don't
spell
fucking
this.
spell it.
What's your take on VR? Are you for or against? Do you like the idea of it?
Those translations.
This-
are tough. The
Translations
translation.
are weak.
Yeah.
Hardcore
The
translation.
translation is written weird when
So
you read
Dark
it back.
Souls in VR.
Yeah.
Dark Souls.
Do
in
you
VR.
like?
So Justin, would you like to be playing
I'm
Dark
Jackie
Souls
Chan now.
in VR?
Yeah, sure. I mean, couldn't everything be better in VR? Right? Yeah, why not?
Possibly.
Potentially.
If I'm
The
sitting down,
potential's
Polished out.
there. If you're sitting down.
yeah, give me the controller and just.
Screaming at it.
Oh, where's that axe guy? He's here somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, I'm all for it. I think
Yeah.
VR with scary games is where it's at.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's where.
Yeah, if you're not a
getting
pussy.
your buck.
Are you done with that?
So Brian.
I'm done with that.
Okay.
But I think
the
we
news done?
have. I think
Well,
Gary's
the
actually going to
last
do this
thing that
last
we're
piece
gonna-
of news.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll start off with, I guess, I mean, there was the Game Awards that happened last night. If you're listening to this since Monday, it happened last Thursday
Which is
night,
December 1st.
December 1st. Right before the show started, they showed off the new Zelda Breath of the Wild trailer.
Correct.
So, Steve, you wanna
Oh, we
lead
got
this
You
one?
gotta-
oh, but I got some notes about it.
Yeah.
But they're not.
Can I
They
sass
informed
it
me
first?
earlier that they weren't current because there was a trailer that
5 minutes
explained
time
half
off.
of the shit like months ago.
Should I
But
sass it now?
I'll
or
go
like-
through it. What?
I don't know. I figured
He's
I was
about
gonna
to try
talk
to
some
sass
shit
you.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's just gonna give you
Go
some
on,
shit.
just sass it now.
I'm
I'm done with you. Anyway, I'm
coming
going
out,
first.
Steve.
What?
Nothing.
You're
Go.
gonna have a relevant thought about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
just
So
upset. It looks
5 minutes
good. Will you
time
ever
out.
have it?
my first thought was the logo looks great. I like the style of it. like it's all damaged and shit and gold. It reminds me of the original Zelda logo.
I mean, the entire game kind of gives that feel.
All
to
right,
it.
thanks for that.
Original
Anyway,
Yeah, the whole thing is
I
reminiscent on number
agree,
one.
but the entire time that we've talked about it, or that anyone has really talked about it, is that it is very reminiscent of the first one. So,
Which is arguably the best one. You know.
no.
Not a good time to chime in. Yeah.
It's my favorite.
You
personally.
try.
Personally,
You
it's
played
my
it.
How many dungeons are in
Yeah.
the first one?
Gangbusters.
There's 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
nailed
Anyway.
it. Nailed it.
There was an interesting scene where Link got injured. This was in the Let's Play with Bill Trinan and some other fuck.
Some guy.
The
Some fuck.
guy got hit, or Bill or whatever, and Link started rolling down the hill. But it looked like as he was there's a hill.
He was like kind of
falling down
ragdoll
it.
a little bit.
Yeah, ragdoll. And it looked like as he was tumbling down, he was losing hearts because he got hit so hard that he was tumbling down the hill.
Or maybe the ragdoll each hit is kind of messing up your health if you hit hard.
Well, that's what I'm
enough.
saying, yeah. So I thought that was kind of interesting.
It seemed
mechanic.
a lot ragdolly though, like that. I feel like
Yeah, it was very much like,
they should draw that back a little bit from
I don't
at least
know.
that one little clip I saw.
it was a kind of like, he got hit so hard he couldn't, like, it was more of like a react, like you can't get up as quick with that
But he
kind
was
of
on
hit or whatever.
He was on a hill, so hopefully you don't find yourself getting stuck in like a little slide down.
That's exactly what happened in the fucking thing.
I'm just
He
saying though,
slid down
it seems a lot.
Excessive is
You didn't even watch it. I didn't even
I watched the
listen
video.
to you.
He did. I watched him
did.
watch it.
The Let's Play?
Yeah, just
Oh,
now.
all right.
Yeah.
he did.
All
I
right.
saw the hill.
All right. I'm just
My biggest thing
I think
was-
it's a good idea.
I thought it was kind
Hopefully
of cool.
it
I
won't
didn't
get
see
trapped
that.
in-
Like, that was the cool feature. And that's
weren't-
where I first noticed green hearts. I didn't know what the fuck the deal was with those. He had, like, his normal red hearts, and then...
Oh, the green hearts are. If you eat something, you get more hearts until those go away,
So
and
it's
then.
temporary.
But it looked like it was layered. Is it layered on your existing
Original
hearts, or
hearts.
is it an
Yeah.
additional heart?
maybe
Think of
it's
like
like
the
a
double
armor,
dam when you
like
get
a-
the fairy kind
like
of
an armor barrier or something like
Yeah.
that.
Right, but I couldn't figure out, like...
Maybe it is the armor that you wear in the game. Maybe
You're right.
it's whatever you're wearing that's over your. Yeah, good point, Justin.
Yeah, well, I thought it was a berry.
So I wrote, I
You're
wrote
welcome.
rolling downhill, taking damage after being hit, which I thought was kind of interesting. If you get fucked up enough and like you're on like a
Yeah.
ledge or something, and
Like
there's
so-
rocks or something,
yeah.
and
You
you
get-
slide against them, you get a
Or
little
you
extra
skip
damage.
a couple times because he hits you that
Right.
hard. You skip.
I
gets
thought
you.
that if that's what's happening, that's a
That's-
pretty neat
yeah.
mechanic. I got and this was all old shit, I guess, according to Anthony, but it was like food for health, picking up enemy weapons, which you could do in Wind Waker,
Waker,
but
yeah.
they're different. I mean, I
They're
don't know.
now
Picking up
in
a-
your inventory.
they're in the
Degrade.
inventory.
You can tell they put work into it to make it.
Right, it's more extensive. It's like, oh, you can now pick up like bows, and they're like superior bows, and they don't. It seems, and I think I wrote down, they don't like. They can break.
It's very Witcher-esque.
Yeah, I think
to
they're
be
adding
honest.
more common
It's,
RPG
well,
stuff
when I
into
saw it, and I wrote down like
Diablo.
health meters
Yeah,
against
common.
above the enemies and shit. Like a lot of it seems very Skyrim or Witcher.
Well, yeah, they started
Which they
off
talked
those
about.
guys, and then those guys built their games off of that, and they're taking a little bit back.
And then
They
taking a
give
little
us
bit
some
back,
now.
yeah, which I think is probably what should
How
have
you
been
keep it
done.
alive.
Make the game
It
good.
should have been done probably in the
Twilight
Skyward
Princess.
Sword era,
Yeah.
or even Twilight Princess to an extent should have.
No, I agree. I think
You
that
know,
I think that
Master
they're
Sword
learning a
Warriors.
lot. To be honest with you, I don't know if you have this as a bullet point, but I think that the combat looks very Zelda meets Dark Souls.
Right. And they're also, but that also the combat also looks like it bounces off Wind Waker again. I think they Wind Waker, for what it was, like, there's a lot, I know.
Anthony loves
That there
Wind
was
Waker.
like
He
a lot of
loves it.
forward-looking things in the
Some
way they did
reference.
that a lot of those games probably took a little piece of and then perfected
and then-
that, and then now, like Justin said, like looks like they're saying, all right, fuck it.
We
Yeah.
need to do
We need to
something,
do
yep.
like they're realizing, oh, these games were inspired and took stuff from
Yeah,
us.
you don't feel bad
And
about it because they built their
They
games off
built
of
on
playing us.
off,
So
off the shoulder
like training.
giants.
Yeah,
type
it's
of
like training.
deal.
It's very similar to Tomb Raider and Uncharted.
Right, exactly. And I think that's what they need to be doing. And I'm optimistic about the game, which sucks because of it sucks.
I don't think it's gonna suck, dude.
No, I don't.
I don't think so. I mean,
It's just when the fuck are we gonna get it?
Here's the thing, though, is that I think that we're not going to get it for a launch title for the Switch in March. You're going to get it November of next year, November 2017.
November? No.
Yeah,
That's too far.
I can
away.
see.
No,
It's going to be
make
holiday.
sense.
What's going to be their other big marquee title? It's
I
gotta be
agree
Zelda.
with that.
Mario Kart.
Only because we heard,
It's
that
about a Mario.
launch title.
Donkey Kong.
and I think if that game's
Tropical sneeze.
been in the works for a while, tropical sneeze, brilliant.
All I did was change one word.
But if that game, is like it's like a galaxy good game, and that's a launch title, then I think, they're gonna take a hit for not having the Zelda at the launch, or
And no
fucking-
classics available for holiday.
Mario.
But
I'm looking right at
I think they can push it
Nintendo.
back, and like if Zelda, it really is this like Zelda meets Skyrim meets Witcher meets
Dark
Souls,
yeah.
and then it has all the Zelda in it. It's probably gonna be a very revered title.
The
when they were
lore
doing
of
the Let's
Zelda is
Play, they
strong.
weren't playing on that Switch, so
That's true, but they weren't gonna. I mean, that's pretty hopeful to see them.
The reason why they're not doing it is because they don't want to give any sort of details until their event.
yeah.
People
They would-
analyze.
I'm
analyze
sure there's
the
probably
controller.
something in that game that's like unique to the Switch
And
that
But
might
they just
be
don't want to show.
not shown.
and
I
people
don't know.
overanalyze every
All
time.
right.
Yeah.
well, so that
Looks
they
awesome.
yeah, so that looks awesome. And kind of going into the awards of the Game Awards, the first one I'll talk about is most anticipated game, which is Zelda. So that kind of
We just
took the
discussed
cake.
why it's
Yeah.
that way.
Moving on, we'll just kind of breeze through these. Best multiplayer,
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Thank you.
I'll make those
go.
guesses.
Yeah.
I like this
I'm
game.
not even going to announce best sports. I guess.
Yeah, no one cares.
Overwatch.
Is it
No,
FIFA?
it's FIFA.
It's Forza.
FIFA.
It's Forza.
No, Overwatch is
Fuck,
gonna
cars
win it.
over soccer?
That's
Cars
not even a
over
sport.
Even the
NBA?
soccer people
Hold on,
like cars
stop.
though.
It's racing / sports.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
NASCAR
sports
is not a
racing.
sport.
But it is though. If you do anything competitive, it becomes a sport eventually. It's just the way
so
it
it's
works.
actually pretty big news,
called
I
rush
guess,
hour
because
traffic.
they had FIFA 17 on there. They had
I thought FIFA was going to take it hands down. I didn't
they
even
had
think
Pro
of racing.
Evolution Soccer. They had NBA 2K17, and they had MLB The Show,
MLB The Show.
which are all four really good respected sports games. So that's interesting. Best family game was Pokemon Go. Best strategy game, Civilization 6.
Civilization. That's
Best
like
fighting game,
those are
one of
fucking
Brian's
standard.
favorite games of the year. Street Fighter 5.
How
he
about
was
best
really
fighting?
stoked on that.
That one.
There
Best.
weren't a lot of fighting games, period,
Mortal
right?
Kombat?
Is that probably
The
why
other
they
fighting
took it?
games was Killer Instinct Season 3.
Which they're giving that kind of shit away for free.
It
I
is
feel
free,
like.
yeah.
Well, you were a fan of
Pokken-
Killer Instinct, right?
No.
No.
Pokken
Tournament.
Pokemon Tournament.
Oh,
And King of Fighters.
King of Fighters.
Yeah, Street Fighter 5 should have won that.
Yeah.
Pokemon Tournament.
Wait, who
It
was
is.
it?
The
I thought
only-
you said.
Yeah.
Only fighting game, really.
Who won
And
that
then
Street Fighter.
the best
Didn't
RPG
you have Guile?
was The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Blood and Wine.
Which is an expansion pack, by the way.
An expansion pack
Yeah,
from a
it's
game that
about
came
20
out
hours.
last year.
And it's still winning awards. It's beating Deus Ex was up there, Dark Souls 3 was up there, World of Warcraft. And
lost.
Best action adventure game,
Uncharted.
Dishonored 2.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So Brian and Anthony
Yeah.
have been playing through that.
Sick.
Best action game was Doom.
I think
Which-
that action is like could be the name of that game.
Yeah,
Doom just switches to action.
Just cross out Doom, just write
put
action.
yeah. So the others were Battlefield 1, Gears of War 4, Overwatch, and Titanfall. I agree that Doom was the most action and nonstop. And then you have best VR game, Res Infinite.
Resident Evil Infinite?
No, Rez.
Oh, Rez, the
Rez,
music
yeah.
game.
Yep.
Yeah. Best mobile game.
Pokemon
Steppy
Go.
pants?
It was nominated but did not win.
It's just nice to be nominated, right?
It definitely
It
was
is.
not nominated.
No.
Best
What a
independent
shame.
game was Inside.
Yeah.
And Inside also won
What? Sorry, not to cut you off,
Yeah.
but what else was?
best indie game.
Yeah.
Firewatch, Hyperlight Drifter,
Drifters, that's a sick game.
Stardew Valley,
Also
Yeah,
a
I
sick
wanted
game.
to play that so bad I can't.
Here's a new
Yeah.
one.
It's coming
Yeah.
on the
And-
and then
31st.
The Witness.
Okay. Those are all really good titles.
What's the
Yeah.
witness?
Yeah, so
Puzzle game.
We can also mention that Inside won best art direction
Yeah, that sounds about right.
is what best art direction. So Inside took home 2, and we've all played Inside here. which is a really.
Have
good
you
game.
finished it?
Oh yeah.
finished
I had like the epic theory about it and everything. We were all
Yeah,
like,
remember how it's
we got closer to.
I remember how profound that was. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Abstract.
Games for
That's a
Impact was a big one this year just because of the speech that was given. The game that won was That Dragging Cancer. And for those that didn't watch it, it was like the most emotional speech. The Twitch chat was going crazy. Everyone had the little crying faces going, but it was
hearts and whatnot.
It was
Broken
definitely a
hearts.
nice moment. And
Emojis.
then you had the best performance in a game, and Nolan North obviously took it home for
Drake.
Uncharted 4.
Yeah.
to Sully.
I mean, he's so classic. He just knows how to do it.
He's
He
gonna
does
win
it
it.
well.
He's
yeah.
gonna win it. I mean, your boy from Mafia 3, Lincoln Clay's guy, was nominated. Alex Hernandez. And then you had both
Alex
characters from
Hernandez?
Firewatch.
Yeah, you
Prison?
had Delilah
And
Alex Henry.
And then you also had Troy Baker Emily-
Sam Drake.
as Sam Drake, and then Emily Rose from Uncharted 4 as well. So it was pretty much just Uncharted and Firewatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Uncharted
With a
obviously
little
puts
bit of
lot
Mafia 3 sprinkled on top.
Well, I feel like if one of your characters in your game sounds and you do the voice acting really well, obviously all of your characters are going to be at that high
Well, it's
grade.
the best performance. It's not necessarily game.
Right, it's like them actually acting.
the actor. Yeah.
Doom also won Best Music, Sound Design. I
And like
agree
that
with.
sweet electric guitar and shit. Yeah.
It was really good. And then Best Narrative, Uncharted 4. Best Game Direction, Overwatch. Again, so it was going up against
just multiplayer.
Battlefield,
And,
Doom,
like, the direction of
Uncharted,
it,
Titanfall.
It's just multiplayer, but it's just so good.
But I think it's also on top of what they've been doing with it.
Yeah, and how
Yeah.
much better they are than everybody else.
Yep. Game of the year, the big one came down to Doom, Inside, Overwatch, and Titanfall. Also Uncharted 4. The winner was Overwatch. So,
Yeah.
Steve,
Nerf that.
suck it. And that's really it. That's really it. So the Game Awards were last night. It was a couple hours long. They showed off some new games as well.
It was a sick
You
rap.
got Prey.
Yeah,
Which
so
is-
Prey was the new gameplay that they showed off. Was the new Arcane Studios.
Which is published by Bethesda, the guys that did Dishonored 2.
Yep.
It does look really,
And
really
they
good.
published Doom as well, right?
No,
No.
Bethesda
Doom.
did, not Arcane.
Yeah, and then they also showed us some more Death Stranding, which is Kojima's new game that's coming out. They had a big moment for him, and there's a bunch of other shit that they showed. It was
a
lot.
rap performance
Yeah,
that was
very memorable.
listen,
It
yeah.
was
Yeah.
memorable.
I mean, I
Give it
think
a
it's,
Google.
I think it's really cool that even though Hideo Kojima won the Lifetime Achievement Award or whatever it was last year, he couldn't actually get it because he was still under contract with Konami.
Yeah.
Now he's no longer handcuffed to a desk somewhere. He can actually go out and do that. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
That
and
they gave him that moment again.
yeah, and then showed off his brand new game, which is fucking nuts. So that looked good, and then they showed off some more of Cliffy B's new game,
Lawbreakers, that looked really
Lawbreakers.
good. I saw the trailer
which
for
if you
that.
have a PC, could be able to play it. Sign up for the beta,
Yeah.
lawbreakers.com.
Doesn't have it yet.
And that's really it.
Yeah, I think that's it for the news this week. We'll be back after the break with the
All that jazz or something.
What we're doing on the site, our
And all
Twitter
that jazz.
handles,
the alternative
and all
rock
that jazz.
outro. Thank you.
And all that jazz. Is that the one with the giant crabs?
You know who has giant crabs?
God damn it.
This podcast.
We do not. I'm not sending that message out there.
Cox fucks his flashlight. We can't have crabs.
No, exactly. That's exactly how it goes down.